Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I have a fragrance haul that I just received that I want to share with you. I have not opened these boxes or smelled these fragrances before. So these 3 fragrances are all blind buys. 2 of them are originally marketed towards men and 1 doesn't say, so it may be unisex. I'm sorry, it's marketed towards women. So 2 towards men, 1 marketed towards women. Let's get started. The first fragrance is Gray Flannel by Geoffrey Beene. And the second fragrance is Obsession Night for Women by Klein. And the third fragrance is English Leather Black by English Leather. Cologne spray. It says Dana at the bottom. Marketed by Dana. I've taken the bottles out of their boxes. And my first impression is, well, first of all, one of them is, there's only one of these that was shrink wrapped. And that was the Obsession Night. That was a shrink wrap, but the other two did not come with any shrink wrap on them. I ordered these off of eBay, and it was a fragrance seller, a fragrance company called Forever Luxe. If you order on eBay, you've probably seen Forever Luxe selling fragrances on there. But I was impressed by the bottle size of this Gray Flannel. It's 8 ounces. This is 8 ounces. And did it come with a sprayer? Because this is Screw Up. Oh my gosh. This is a reduced orifice splash bottle. It's a splash bottle of Gray Flannel. Of course, this is a spray bottle of Obsession Night. And I was impressed by this bottle. Specifically the cap. This is wood. This is solid wood here. And this is a matte black glass bottle. Sounds thick. And you can't see through it. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to shine a flashlight through it either. But it takes a lot of muscle to get the cap off. I haven't sprayed these yet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love it when I get more than 1 in a day. And these all came in the same box. I've sprayed all 3 fragrances on the test strip. I had to do a special technique to get the splash bottle onto the test strip. But I'm going to go through these 3 fragrances and tell you a little bit about them. I'm not going to go through the notes at this time. The first one is Gray Flannel from 1975, originally released in 1975. This wasn't shrink wrapped, so it may be slightly vintage, but I'm not counting on it. I paid $23 for this, including shipping. And the perfumer is Fromentin. I haven't smelled this before. Never in my life did I smell this. At first I thought, kind of fougere, spicy, thinking about ferns. I'm thinking about the forest, aquatic. Definitely masculine side. Green, very green, but not bitter green. Light, like watery green. Wow. Now, if you like spices in general and you're just intrigued by them and you want to explore spices, yeah, this one's a great one. Someone told me, one of the reasons I got this is because somebody mentioned that you can create this one fragrance that was discontinued, and I can't remember what it was. You can create that by layering Gray Flannel and this other thing. And I was like, wow, because the one you're trying to create is a feminine fragrance. So I thought, wow, it's a woman. She's using gray flannel and layering it with another feminine fragrance. I presumed it was one that I hadn't heard of, that she was layering it with to create this one really great feminine fragrance. Oh, wow. Yeah, I almost have some images of like, there's trees around, but you're in a clearing and there's lots of brush and like tall grasses growing in this clearing that you're in. And it's hard to walk because they're so tall, and there's water standing. Maybe it's a swamp or a marsh. And there's water standing in it. You have to be careful because it's muddy. But I don't smell any dirt in here, but it's just, there's an earthy greenness to these spices. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining myself wearing this gray flannel because you know it's marketed towards men. And this has been around since 1975. And it's a splash bottle, which means I can't spray all over. I'm going to have to be diligent about the way I apply this. I'm going to probably have to apply it to my skin. And I don't always spray on skin because it doesn't last as long. So I will be, I think this will be the first time that I may try applying a splash bottle fragrance by actually splashing it, like pouring it into my hand and going like that, and then pouring it into my hand and going like that, and pouring it on my wrists, and definitely layering this fragrance. Probably with some of my crazy little vanilla fragrances that are inexpensive and not super interesting, but I wonder what gray flannel would be like with a soft, sweet vanilla fragrance. I think some people would say that I am losing my mind with that idea, but that's what I intend to try. Wow, Obsession Night. I haven't seen any marketing for this, so I just saw it on Fragrantica. I saw it on Fragrantica because I was looking at different kinds of, I was looking at Obsession, and this was kind of listed somewhere down below under collections, and I love Obsession. I don't have any other flankers of Obsession, so I wanted to see what's this about, and I also like something about the notes that was listed. So let me smell this test strip. This was released in 2005, and I paid $27 for this. Well, I'm immediately impressed. There's something sweet, but not in the sickening way. There's something, like kind of the base of it. Maybe citrusy, florals. It's not particularly feminine. I would for sure say this is unisex. This is straight in the middle. Yeah, like maybe it's florals that I'm smelling. It smells like fresh soap. The kind of soap that's like when you first get it out of the package, it's a new bar of soap. You get it out of the package and then you take a shower with it. And afterwards, the whole room comes with this, because there's steam and everything projecting it. The whole room has this really rich, clean, slightly musky scent to it. And there is a little musk here. Floral too. See, it's a floral that's unisex. Maybe slightly feminine. Yeah, and there's aldehydes in here, so it's making it smell like more than just the sum of its parts. It's giving it a perfume or cologne type of effect. Last but not least, I want to talk to you about English Leather Black by Beene. I haven't smelled this yet. I have not smelled the test strip yet. I want to do that in front of you. Wow. Okay, so this is from 2007. This is released in 2007. And I paid $19 for this, including shipping. Oh. Ooh. It's spicy, warm, spicy. Medium, not soft, not harsh, but medium spicy. And there is some leather, but you know, I'm not smelling it as much as I would like to. I bet it's in the dry down. It's definitely on the masculine side of things, but it doesn't have what I can smell of the masculine aldehydes that really trigger me towards, I shouldn't be wearing this because it's none of my business kind of thing. Like, it's for men. It's not triggering me in that way. And I'm glad about that, because I bought this because, not because I wanted the spices. I wanted the leather. I wanted a leather that I could layer with other things, because I've got a lot of fragrances that I think would smell just great with leather, but I don't have a specifically leather forward scent that smells synthetic, like the synthetic chemicals that they use to preserve leather. And that's what I was looking for. I don't know if I got it with this one. I think I need to try the basic English leather without being the black one. But there were some things in the notes that I wasn't sure that I would want. Yeah. Now, a woman could wear this, but they might want to layer it with something more feminine too. And something, I have to think about what even would smell good with this, because it's so full of these spices. I think a modern man would like to wear this. I think a modern man, and you know, it was released in recently. Well, it was released in 2007. That's not recently, but it's in the 2000s. This is a good fragrance for a man, and I think like a male in their 20s or 30s would like this, possibly a teenager, but they may or may not want something this spicy. Yeah. I don't see this as anything older than your 30s, because, I mean, I'm older than my 30s, but I'm talking about in general. People that are older, probably like 50s, it doesn't smell like an old person's, an old man's leather cologne. It smells pretty modern, but also it smells like a regular guy would wear it, not like a guy that's into niche necessarily. This is more a regular guy who is no nonsense, but would like something spicy and warm. I hope you have enjoyed this fragrance haul with me as much as I have. Probably not as much as I have, you haven't. But I hope you've enjoyed this fragrance haul that I've given you. And I might have another fragrance haul or so coming in the next week, potentially. So as soon as I finished the video, I decided what I was going to do next. This isn't an easy smell for me. There is something very masculine here. Am I gonna do it? You're gonna be seeing me do it for the first time. I think I accidentally got too much. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the back of my neck. Refreshing and inspirational, like I'm in the forest. I think that's all. I think that's all for now.